Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your November 2024 reading. Let's see what's in the cards for you. All right, here we go, Aquarius. I hope you are well. Thank you for joining. All right, Aquarius, what phase are you in? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. All right, Aquarius. Okay. All right. Well, this is not unusual. So you're definitely well on your way to completing something, to, wrapping something up, to achieving something here. But there are just a few little tweaks that need to be made along the way here. So, I feel like your goal is definitely good. But it's just like sometimes we have to tweak to get to that. Like, let's re-examine the plan. Does this make sense? What you've got going on, what you're hoping to accomplish, your resources, etc. Is everything set up properly for you to win, to accomplish that goal? So, do we need to have a conversation? Do we need to look at the plan again? What is it that needs just a little bit of a tweak here? Okay, like you're almost there. You're 3/4 of the way there, and it's just that one final bit, that last stretch, just to make sure that all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, kind of energy for you. All right, and that's okay. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. All right. Let's see. Let's get some more information for Aquarius, please, for November 2024. Aquarius. Listen to the voice within when it persists. Okay, Aquarius. Beautiful card, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? I love the colors. But very interesting. Adjustments are required. Listen to the voice within when it persists. I feel like maybe you're afraid to speak up, to ask for something. Is there a piece of information that you need to make sure that you're comfortable with going, in whatever direction here? Are you signing an agreement of any kind? Do you have all the details? So, to make sure that, for example, somebody, maybe you want a particular home, whether you're buying or renting or whatever it is, and it's like, oh my gosh, I love this. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely perfect. It's in the right location, blah, 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 and you're super duper eager to get it. But maybe, you're on some sort of niggly iggly. It's like, but what about the foundation? Or, if you're, buying a condo or something, like, what about, the condo association fees? Or, have you taken everything into consideration is what I'm wondering here for you, Aquarius. So I just feel, it's like we may need to get more information before we can seal the deal on whatever this is. If you're, going for a job or something, make sure that it's like, do you get vacation pay? Do you get vacation? And how much vacation? And when will you be able to, like if you're going to stay for long term, if they're saying, well, you start off with 1 week or 2 weeks, well, how many years is it, that I can get 3 weeks, or what I mean? And then or just, am I working at this location, or are there other locations, or what is the position exactly? I don't know. I feel like we just need to understand everything. So if something's niggling at you, Aquarius, you're very you're very astute, you're very psychic, actually. So, if you've got something sort of, nibbling away at your confidence about a situation, don't just poo-poo it and push it aside. Turn and face it and ask the questions. Okay, what is it? Well, what are you trying to tell me? All right. So, and if you need legal advice in some way, well, then get some, or professional advice or something like that. So just pay attention. I know I spent some time on that, but I feel that's super important for you. Okay, because we want to make sure that you get exactly what you think you're getting, okay? All right, let's see. What else for Aquarius? You know, is this a relationship, a new friendship, or something like that? Or you're buying a car? Let's make sure that, you know all the details here. Or, are you missing something? Do you need to have a piece of ID available, or, a reference letter or something, so it could be on your end as well. And you're like, oh, I just have that weird feeling. Well, go through everything, make sure that you have everything that you need, and that you're getting answers from other people. All right, so is there a reference check? Well, make sure you give them, good references who are gonna say nice things about you. Okay. Ooh, energy protection, 62. Your belief that you are not safe may be inviting in energy that is throwing you off balance. Okay, so interesting. This is very interesting. So for some of you, you could be very anxious about a particular situation. And if you're wrapping up something, for example, make sure that you're seeing things for what it really is, and don't try to like catastrophize. I think that's how you say it. Catastrophize. So anyway, like, try not to think of like catastrophic scenarios. It's like, oh my gosh, okay, like maybe they're going to come back after me and bug me about this or that, or such and such isn't going to support me, or for example, you've sent out, you've given people references to check. Don't be thinking, oh my gosh, Susie Q is going to say crappy things about me, or what. I don't know, but it just, like, don't invite disaster is what I'm saying. Like, just keep your thoughts positive. So, or I mean, I think you kind of already know what I'm talking about. I feel like, as soon as I read that card, you were like, oh, haha, I know. So just watch. Like, don't start, or you broke up with somebody, or they broke up with you, or whatever it is, and it's like you're like, oh my gosh, they're just going to harass me forever, or whatever it is. You know what? Let's just not think that way. Okay. Now let's keep going. Yeah, because it's preventing you from moving forward. And if you're in that energy too of thinking, oh my gosh, waiting for something bad to happen, you're going to manifest it in one way or another. So don't. All right. All right, for Aquarius for November 2024. Let's have some future forecasting, some positive visualization of your future. Okay. Tough love. Ooh, 49. 49 could be important. 62 could be important. 6 plus 2 is 8. 4 plus 9 is 13, is 4. It is time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. Ooh. Now, interestingly, this can be you telling the truth to yourself. For some of you, I feel that could actually be the case here. I just feel and for others of you, you may need to finally put your foot down about something. So I do. I feel for some of you, this is, you've been telling yourself a particular story, and it's time to see the truth of the matter and start telling yourself a different story, Aquarius. For others of you, it's time to have some boundaries, healthy boundaries, and speak your truth, right? And it's like, maybe, you haven't wanted to hurt someone's feelings. I get that and can appreciate that. But at the same time, if you're, you need to honor yourself. And so if you need to speak the truth to somebody about something, then, I feel like the time has come to potentially do so. Um, yeah. So it's going to be different for all of you, obviously. Okay. So let's get the tarot and see what's going on here for you. Woo. Oh, I like that. The 10 of emotions just wanted to make its way out. I feel like you're going to accomplish what you need for your happiness. Aquarius, I just do. I don't know why, but you're caught up in some drama of some kind, I feel. And like, I don't, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's some sort of a refusal to see the truth about a situation. So I'm not sure what that means, but maybe you do. Okay, let's get the tarot here. It's almost like you're avoiding something. It's like because you want something so badly, some sort of outcome, and it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Could be a job, could be a relationship, could be a new location, could be, gosh, I mean, anything, right? You want, a new car or whatever. I just feel like let's ask the question, why do you want it, first of all? And, are we being honest with ourselves and everybody else about how we're going to get it? All right. Something like that. Okay. This is for Aquarius, please. The King of Wands. Well, so fire energy could be, you could have fire energy in part of your chart. Sun, moon, well, your sun, well, probably, I'm assuming your sun, Aquarius sun, but sun, moon, rising, Venus. Venus, of course, love, but it's also finance, okay? So, this is very dynamic energy. This is making stuff happen. This is, taking the bull by the horns, and, this is not sitting on your duff, waiting for somebody else to make a move. This is very active. It's the king, and he's in the upright, so that's good. But I just feel it's like this passion, this power that you're trying to manifest within yourself, trying to make your life come together. It's great energy here. And I think, maybe for some of you in your rush to make things happen, we may be, not seeing certain details. Okay. 5 of materials. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to pick up the pieces. 5 of Pentacles is what I'm trying to spit out. Some of you in your life, your personal life, your professional life, the 5 of Pentacles energy, you can see, she's like lying on the, with just a little sheet over her, and she's like on the wet pavement at night, feeling ostracized, left out. Some of you may have been working, as I said, maybe some of you, a new home, new job, that kind of energy. Some of you just may feel like you don't really fit in with your group anymore. But I just feel like there's just been some sort of a shift, and you're almost at the end of closing out this cycle and moving into something else. So you're not staying in that energy for very long. No, exactly. Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords. So again, new information coming in, new ideas, a new way of looking at things, a new way to take action. So I do like this. Like, there's lots of dynamism here. For some of you, this king of, and again, gender doesn't matter, but this king of fire energy here, this king of inspiration, king of wands, this person, it could have been a boss, or it could have been, like somebody in your personal life. Again, gender doesn't matter, but you could have had a falling out with this person. You could have walked away from them, or they could have walked away from you, or whatever the case, but it left you scrambling, and a new start here. So, endings happen because they need to. And I feel like, for the most part, Aquarius, you've kind of like picked up the pieces and you're like, okay, because you're very quick to, like your realm is the mental realm, like you're of the mind. You live in that mental body more so than in the heart space. And it's not to say that you don't have a heart, or you're not very, loving, or of course you are, but your natural element is air energy of the mind, right? So ooh, speaking of emotions, well, enter the Queen of Hearts, enter the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be somebody. This could be somebody who, helps. It could be a therapist, could be somebody who helps heal you, somebody older, or somebody with more expertise or experience in a situation. But this is loving energy. This is healing energy. The Queen of Emotions, by the time she gets to Queen, she's gone from the ace all the way up through the ranks, from the page to the knight to the queen. This is where she has learned her lessons and has healed from any slights, from what has happened. Her emotional baggage has been checked and no longer haunts her, drags her down, etc. She's healed and able to move forward, and she is a healing presence to others. And I feel like this is what you're trying to achieve, Aquarius. I feel like, with this new direction, with this new attitude, with this new understanding, this new beginning, you're trying to heal. And you could have attracted someone in your life who is of this energy that is helping you see things differently, to see yourself differently, to help you kind of put in place together what has happened in your past, and to help you understand it and move forward, so that you're moving forward, you're healed, you're not a gaping wound, and feeling left out and frustrated. Okay. Whoa, the Lovers. Well, so again, choices here. So choices in your life. The Lovers card was originally called the Choice. And this is about, choosing who you are going to have in your life, whether this, and this is on all levels, Aquarius. So, who are you going to give your energy and time to romantically? Who are you going to give your time and energy to, for your friendships, for your recreation, for your job? This is about choosing harmonious associations, right? And partnerships here, cooperation as well. The Awakening, very nice. This is the Judgment card. So we're almost at the end of the tarot with this. And this is where we are awake. We see our higher calling. We see what we need to see. We see how we can proceed. We understand ourselves on a very deep level. And we understand what makes us tick. We understand, where we're able to see the past and the lessons that it has taught us, and how we can move forward. So very, very powerful reading for you. Five of Emotions. This is where, we feel cut off. We've been hurt. We've got the Five of Materials, the Five of Emotions. Aquarius, this tells me that it has been difficult for you. A lot of feeling, a lot of changes, a lot of uncomfortable changes. Fives are change, challenge, but with fives, like Five of Emotions, this is the Five of Cups. This woman has really been hurt. She is pissed, and she has frozen her heart closed. So we can't go through life like that, but that's why the Queen of Emotions is here, the Queen of Cups, to remind you that yes, that has happened, but in the traditional Five of Cups, we know that there are two cups that have not been broken. In the Five of Cups, we have three cups that have been smashed on the ground. The liquid has run out of them. All is lost with those three cups, but there are still two cups behind. So all we need to do is to turn around and pick up those two of cups to move forward for a new beginning. And we have the Lovers here, which is the major arcana, and kind of, like the Two of Cups. So I feel like you have new options here. And, through the healing of it, you see, like I feel for some of you Aquarius, I feel like you're just really like you're just not it's like you're living life from the outside looking in. And so you're not really living life. Um it's like you're just looking through, through the window, and you're not really participating. You're sort of on the edge of things. And and then, that's not very satisfying. It's like that's not living, that's existing. And I feel the call here, the awakening is that to live the life that you really want is to open up your heart again and to heal and to face what has happened. And that part of that is to see your part in it, to take responsibility for what you did or didn't do or whatever it is. It's not about blame, it's about accountability. Blame solves nothing, blame accomplishes nothing. Blame is a useless waste of energy. And blaming other people is the same. Other people do what they do. If they knew better, they would do better. If you knew better, you would do better. And you know better now, so you're going to do better. So, I really feel for you, Aquarius, that this is an opportunity. It's a point in your life where it's like where you can really heal. You can really and truly heal and move forward. You can make those choices. You will attract by healing, by vibrating on a level of healing, true healing, not just ignoring and just, not dealing. Because if you don't deal with things, that's always what you're going to attract, are people who also haven't dealt with anything. So just imagine two people who haven't dealt with their baggage, with their stuff. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, not a great relationship, right? So, and and that you will attract people in all areas of your life like that, friends, so it's like, the damaged hanging out with the damaged, right? And we've all been, felt damaged at some point, and we've had to, see look at our part in it, and take accountability for ourselves, and then heal and waken to know that what, there is a beautiful life out there. It's okay, there is happiness past, on the other side of sadness and disappointment and loss, right? It's just that we can't remain hardened forever. Wow. Whew. Okay, my goodness, let's get some more. That was a doozy there, Aquarius. Goodness. Let me take a look at life purpose. So, I mean, it really is, I feel like it's like to start with by being honest with yourself about things. And then, and we can't be honest with other people if we're not honest with ourselves. That is a fact. Whoops, my goodness, I'm knocking things all over the place here. Goodness. All right, let's try that again. Because Aquarius, I mean, I really feel that, you want a happy life. Like you just, it's like, why can't I have what, da da da? Well, you can. It just takes work. It really does. It just takes work. That's all. This card keeps popping up. How interesting. Environmentalist. You are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Okay. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose. Oh my gosh, yes. But it's making the choice. All right, let's talk about personal relationships, whether they're romantic, business, just social, whatever the case, friendships, family ships. Aquarius. Magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be absolutely anything. So take it as it resonates. Could be romantic, of course, but take it as it as it resonates. Interesting. Okay. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Oh my goodness, right? It's like, don't keep that heart energy frozen, right? Twin flame. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. Okay, well, isn't that interesting? Magnetic connection. So just so you know, I mean, whether you believe in twin flames or not, I have my, it doesn't matter what I think, but anyway, um, twin flames are mirrors, right? So if you're attracting, because whatever, we're always vibrating at a frequency, Aquarius. I'll make this quick. I feel like, you kind of got a bit of a, a lesson here, but we vibrate at a frequency. We all do. And whatever we're vibrating at, that is the frequency we are putting out. So if that's the frequency you're putting out, you're going to attract somebody also at that frequency. So that's why we say mirror. So, if you're involved with somebody, whether it's at work, in a romantic relationship, friendship, whatever ship, and you can feel it's like that connection, right? It feels sacred. It's like, wow, I know there's a special connection here. It's because you're here to mirror to each other. And, so if they're doing things that you really don't like, maybe it's time to look at yourself. Not that you're necessarily presenting it in the same way, but what is it that is trying to show you? Okay, so that's what's special about twin flames, soulmates, that kind of thing. All right, let's get out the angel answers. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to pull 3 angel answer cards. So think about your questions. You can have 3 questions, 2 questions, 1 question. You may want to pause while I'm shuffling while you think about your questions. Questions. Okay, here we go. Aquarius. Forgiveness. Ooh. Now, Aquarius, to forgive is not for the other person. Like if you find someone has done something that is unforgivable, it's not about forgiving them and saying, yeah, that was okay. That's all right that you did that. No, or even yourself. Helpful people. Nice. And opportunity. Ooh, all right. Aquarius, I like that. And let's just have some final messages for Aquarius, please, for November 2024. Ooh, okay. All right, what do we have? Perseverance. You may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Do not give up. Communication. Ooh, a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Ooh, love it. Well, we've got that opportunity here. And nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Well, I'll tell you, our pets do wonderful things. They really remind us what unconditional love is all about, don't they? And it's interesting because you do have that environmentalist card here. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So nature could definitely be important to some of you right now. All right, Aquarius. Wow. I feel like you've got a little bit of a lesson in self-love here, but you are up to the task. All right, Aquarius, that's your message. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.